the defense make in the second half to get off the field more?
Definitely. I mean, we towards the end of the third quarter, we started playing a little bit more drop 8, just because we knew that they were going to start throwing the ball. So I mean, it's all scheme based, and so if you we started shutting down the run in that third quarter, and so they had no other option but to pass. So that was kind of the game plan, and it worked out for us.
So your team only gave up 22 yards on the ground on 35 carries. What does that say about the run defense that you were able to just shut them down that completely?
Definitely. I mean, I'm proud of how the guys played, especially. I mean, these we've worked hard all off season, so for us to go in there and dominate the line of scrimmage like that, it's just a testament of our hard work. So, I'm proud of those guys, and we got a great scout team, a great scheme in general with the coaches. So, yeah, that explains why.
5 games into the season now, and you guys still have not trailed an opponent at any point this season. What does that say about how this team is performing from the start of the game?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it just shows we're coming out. We're coming out hot, confident. So, I mean, it's definitely there's pros and cons to both, right? You want to be in tough situations so that you can bounce back. But I'm proud of our guys, and for us not to trail is something to hang our heads high about. So, I mean, I'm proud of us for doing that, and it just shows that our offense and our defense, we're a complete team. So.
Who were some of the guys in the locker room when it was known that Baylor was going to be out the rest of the game? Who were some of the guys that maybe stepped up vocally and said, like, hey, stay, keep your head on straight, keep positive?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the captains, right? I mean, Peyton Wilgar, Keenan Peely. I mean, those guys. I mean, we heard when Baylor was out. I mean, that's tough. Baylor's a great player, so. I mean, but we believe in Jake, right? So Jake came in, did a great job, didn't turn the ball over, and was able to march down the field and get a few scores. So, I mean, the whole team stepped up in general, but obviously we look to our captains to lead us through those.
Personally, do you feel better?
When you get those third downs and they get it by an inch or a foot or whatever, and it's just over and over, you're just on the field forever.
Definitely. I mean, it's a game of inches, right? Football is. So you get them in those third downs, and you want to hold them in fourth down. And, we were able to get a fourth down stop here, and I'm proud of us for doing that. But you just keep playing, right? And we got a lot of guys. We're rotating. They're a high-tempo team, so for us to go in there and have a lot of guys rotating and everyone's executing for us to put up, our points and hold them to what we did, I'm really proud of how everybody played.
I was going to ask, personally, you had 3 TFLs tonight. You feel like you bounced back a little bit from last week and kind of got your feet under you and got going?
Definitely. I mean, there's always things you can do every week to elevate your game. So that was something. After last week, I mean, I had 8 tackles last week. I felt good, but, I mean, there's always things, right? I wanted to be a little bit more aggressive. So, obviously, I talked with the team. I talked with the team therapist about it, some things that could help me personally. And we got a great scout team, great coaches. I mean, and for me to be up in that flex position and then be able to fall out and run, I mean, those opportunities that are created come from scheme. So great D-line, they did great, chewing up the blocks, and then it frees me up to go get those TFLs. So.
Anything else for Ben?
What do you think of Ty's performance tonight? I mean, you had a pretty good view from the sideline, but did you ever go like, hey, quit scoring so quickly now?
No, Tyler Algier is a stud. I mean, he's a freak athlete. I love being his teammate. I mean, he's a guy that gives full effort. So Tyler Algier is, I hope he goes high in the draft. And so I really like the way he plays. He's tough, he's physical, he's strong, and he works hard. So, I mean, you can look up to that guy in multiple ways. Yeah.
All right, thanks, Ben.
Thanks, Ben.
Thank you, guys.